Ladies and gentlemen, let me present you with Aviation quiz, which will check your knowledge about planes, airports, and so much more. Welcome everybody, my name is Justina if you're new to this channel. I started this YouTube 2 months ago and I'm focusing on tourism, hospitality and housing sector in the UK. And today I'm going to check your aviation knowledge. Why? Because I'm a cabin crew in my, not free time. However, right now I'm on furlough and that's why I've got time to prepare those questions, and let's just get into it. It is my pleasure to test you today with those 10 questions. Each question has multiple choice answers, A, B, C, D, but before you'll see the answers, you will have a couple of seconds to think your answer and just write it down and see if you were right. Question number 1. AGP is an airport code that belongs to. I hope now you know the answer. If not, here are the multiple choice answers that you can pick from, and AGP is an airport code that belongs to A. Malaga in Spain, B. Antwerp in Belgium, C. Lanzarote in Spain, D. Sochi in Russia. Yay! If you guessed right, well done! AGP is an airport code that belongs to Malaga Airport. Why such name and not more connected to Malaga like other airports? So like MAL. These first 3 letters in Spanish mean bad, and that's not ideal shortcut for an airport. So from there, new name had to be thought, and AGP stands for Aeropuerto Gran Picasso, which means Airport of Great Picasso. It's named in honor of the artist who has been born there, which you have probably heard of. Question number 2. What is Vancouver's airport code? Vancouver's airport code is A. VYR, B. YVR, C. CAN, D. VAN. And the correct answer to this question is YVR. Yes, that's Vancouver Airport. I've read it in some article that this shortcut, YVR, might mean yes, very rainy, or yearly volumes of rain in a day, and so on. Its common name can have little bit truth in them, as I've heard Vancouver is Canada's 3rd most rainy city. Question number 3. What is the max speed of Boeing 747? Max speed of Boeing 747 is 1,200 kilometers per hour, 850 kilometers per hour, 988 kilometers per hour, or 1,023 kilometers per hour. Boeing 747's maximum speed is 988 kilometers per hour, which is 570 miles per hour. I actually had a pleasure on working on Boeing 747, but now, unfortunately, they are retired, those aircrafts. And need to say that it is one of my favorite airplanes ever. And the longest flight that I have done on this Boeing 747 was 12 hours from London, Heathrow to Cape Town. It is a long flight. Question number 4. What is the busiest airport in the world? The busiest airport in the world is Los Angeles, Beijing, Atlanta, or London. If you've answered Atlanta, Hartsfield, Jackson, well done! You got it right. really you have to pat yourself on the back. It was a difficult question, I think. I didn't know it before and I had to double check it. I always thought it's either Los Angeles or Beijing. But no, it's Atlanta with a whopping 107.4 million passengers per year. Of course, that was pre-lockdowns and pre-pandemic, so it might have changed. Question number 5. How long was the shortest flight from New York to London? The shortest flight ever from JFK to London Heathrow took 2 hours 52 minutes, 3 hours 52 minutes, 4 hours 56 minutes, 5 hours 56 minutes. And the answer to that question is 2 hours 52 minutes. Woo! It's gotta be supersonic flight. It was Concorde's plane, which I'm sure you probably heard of, and it crossed Atlantic from US to England in astonishing 2 hours 52 minutes. And it was back in 1996, so that was almost 25 years ago. Whoa! Its cruising speed was 1,350 miles per hour, which is 2,172.6 kilometers per hour. Wow! I'm going to stop you right here. Please let me know in the comments down below, how do you find this quiz? Is it easy for you? Is it difficult? Do you like it? Let me know your opinions in the comments down below. Question number 6. In 2019, on average, how many flights there have been per day all around the world? In 2019, there have been 245,000, 367,000, 100,000, 176,000 flights per day. And the answer to that question is 176,000 flights per day on average. Yes, there have been 176,000 flights per day. We all suspect that this figure changed dramatically due to lockdowns and restrictions in 2020. However, that number was noted back in March 2019. And in March 2020, where virus started to become a serious threat and contribute to world pandemic, the number dropped to 145,000 flights per day in total. According to Flightradar, only 36,491 of those flights were commercial flights. Question number 7. In February 2020, Storm Ciara accelerated flight from JFK to London Heathrow. What was the maximum speed that aircraft has reached? Maximum speed that this aircraft has reached during Storm Ciara was 1,025, 1,034, 1,327, or 1,254 kilometers per hour. Imagine that. The answer is 1,327 kilometers per hour. Quite interesting, that one. 1,327 kilometers per hour for an airplane. That is super acceleration. Incredible winds and hurricanes back in February 2020 helped pilots fly Jumbo, which is Boeing 747, which we've mentioned before, to fly from JFK to London Heathrow in fascinating time of 4 hours 56 minutes. Question number 8. To which airline belongs this slogan? You above all. You above all slogan belongs to A. Emirates, B. JetBlue, C. Air France, D. Singapore Airlines. This slogan belongs to JetBlue. You above all belongs to JetBlue. Airline, that is a low-cost American airline, was founded back in 2000. You might be interested about other slogans, so let me briefly tell you that Emirates got Hello Tomorrow, Air France has got France is in the air, and then Singapore Airlines got a great way to fly. Question number 9. To which airline belongs this logo? This airline logo belongs to Pan Asian, Air New Zealand, Qatar Airways, EVA Air. This airline logo belongs to Qatar Airways. This animal featured in the logo is called an oryx. It's important to the airline as an oryx is the national animal of the state of Qatar. Question number 10. To which airline does this fin tail design belongs to? This tail fin design belongs to Korean Air, Enter Air, Malaysian Airlines, Ethiopian Airlines. The answer of this question is Korean Air. Woo! Korean Air is the largest airline of South Korea, and it was founded in 1969. And actually, that's my personal note. Whenever I have flown and I saw this logo and those planes at the airport, it made me feel so warm and I really liked it. I don't know why. Don't ask me, I just did. I love airplanes. As you might have figured it out from the beginning, I love planes, aviation, flying, everything connected to that industry, as I'm cabin crew obviously, and I love my job. I hope you enjoyed this little quiz that I prepared for you, and maybe you found something interesting and you learned something. I hope you did, and thank you so much for spending time with me here, and I hope to see you soon. Kisses!